Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be opening up some more Lord of the Rings TCG for y'all today. We have some starter decks from Mountain Doom, and we have been busy.
Yeah.
How busy?
It was a long day.
Long day of what?
Sorting. A lot of sorting, organizing, getting everything ready to create decks.
Yeah, I happened to stumble upon a local seller of a collection who just wanted to unload it. And he was like, hey man, just take this off my hand, pennies on the dollar. I mean, some of the rares that I got that normally go for like 20 bucks, I think if I like priced it out, I maybe got like, I don't even want to say it because it's going to sound like I'm bragging. It was just... It was just an incredible find. But yeah, like, I mean, what? How much did we get? It was just...
a ridiculous amount. We have gone through thousands of sleeves trying to get them all covered.
I mean, it was
thousands.
Great. It's great. We have all the fellowship we need. How many sets? So we've almost completed what?
I mean, we have the entire fellowship block. Well, I mean, we're still missing a couple of cards, but over, especially like fellowship.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a plethora of that.
Yeah, we probably have enough to at least make, I mean, almost two complete sets maybe.
Probably 3 decks easily.
Yeah, we only need one card for Mines of Moria to have a complete set.
Yep.
And for Realms of the Elf Lords, what, like a couple more?
Yeah, Realms of the Elf Lords is what we have the least of at the moment, but I also think that's what was made the least.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I'm not too sure on, those kind of numbers. What are you excited for?
I am excited to get back into Two Towers.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get Fellowship all ready to go, because I love Rohan so much.
Yeah, Rohan's pretty powerful. I mean, if you think about it, Aramir and Éowyn. Yeah, I mean, especially if you
Theoden.
Yeah, if you get them all stacked up.
Rest in peace, Bernard Hill.
Yes, rest in peace, Bernard Hill. You gave us some incredible performances.
Absolutely.
Incredible performances, and Lord of the Rings was just, the feather in your already illustrious cap.
It would have been so much less without you.
Well said. Well said. I mean, but yeah, I mean, those two, you have them mounted, you have some shields or armor, and you have their weapons. I mean, like, they're pretty much unstoppable. And I mean, we've talked about this from our very short time in Lord of the Rings TCG. Rohan seems like it's like the best culture to play.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the mounts. I love the weapons that they have. Even the events, the conditions, they're all really, really helpful, I think, to the characters. We just need to start laying down more characters when we play.
I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Like, I mean, I prefer the whole Twilight Choke thing so far. I mean, that's the main strategy that I gravitate.
Yeah, because you keep winning. That's why you like it.
I mean, I just, I bump up on turn 1. I double move. You gotta. I mean, unless you're playing Nazgul, everything's gonna be roaming.
Okay, well, and our Nazgul ended up being less impressive than I thought it was going to be whenever we laid out all the cards today.
Well, I mean, yes and no. We have most of the Nazgul for the first, 3 sets from Fellowship, from Mines, and from
we just have
Realms.
less copies of everything.
Well, yeah, and most of the Nazgul are on commons and rares. They're not commons.
That is very true. There are a lot of rare Nazgul. I noticed as I was filtering through, and I pulled out all of the rares from every culture, and I would say maybe like 40% of Nazgul were rares.
It's something like that, but we did get 4 copies of Inkea, which we didn't have before. We did not have Inkea, and we actually did not know how important he was to have to your shadow deck. I mean, it basically keeps the Free People's player from really getting to 6 companions in their fellowship, which is, I mean, I guess somewhat of an advantage from my perspective. I think having a pumped up Aragorn or a pumped up Aramir or Éowyn is better, and having maybe that Merry in Sam and Frodo that are really, really good when you put weapons on them. But speaking of Sam, let's get to that starter deck, because this is one of the most playable Sams that I think I've come across. You know,
Sam is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, he's pretty much the reason the ring.
I mean, he's the hero of the story at the end of the day. He's the true. I mean, him and Aragorn, I think, are considered equal.
Yeah, because
it couldn't have happened without the two of them.
Right. And I mean, not taking anything away from, you know, the other actors and their characters, but I mean, you know, Frodo was. I mean, what have you called him before?
A purse.
Frodo the purse.
But as I've, you know, delved into it a bit more, Frodo, I recognize his entire purpose was the fact that he needed to carry the physical, psychological burden of the ring. And that is a big, big job.
Gonna come in and help out here.
Sorry.
Get the framing right.
I'm not a filmmaker, he is.
I'm not even a filmmaker. I just, you know, I mean, I've made films. I don't know if that makes me a filmmaker or not.
That you literally just defined filmmaker.
Whatever.
I make films. All right, let's see what we got. Wait, do we have this?
Yeah, we do have this.
Okay.
Now, this is Mount Doom. We really haven't been playing around in anything from basically Return of the King, Siege of Gondor, or Mount Doom. And you know, all this stuff is basically set. You know, this is a standard
I don't think we have this one.
Deck. No, I don't think we do. There's going to be some stuff we don't have.
Yeah.
There's going to be stuff we do have. I mean, we have opened up a lot of booster packs from Mount Doom. This is the first starter deck because, one, we haven't opened up one on the channel yet, and two, we definitely needed to get some of these cards as we are working through and collecting, building our sets and whatnot.
This is interesting. If a Hobbit companion is not assigned to a skirmish, exert that Hobbit to have him or her replace a companion except the ring bearer in a skirmish. I mean, I guess that's
a
Hobbit companion, like Rosie doesn't count because she's an ally, isn't
right,
she?
But I guess this what a card like that is like, let's say you assign someone to like a minion, right? And then the shadow player just like pumps up that minion with like events or, you know, possessions or something. You then can play that card to switch out with somebody else that you could pump up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like abort, you know?
We have a bunch of these. Do we have this Pippin?
I don't think so.
I feel like this is new. Sworn to service. While you cannot spot 4 threats, Pippin is strength +1 for each threat you can spot. We have to learn threats. We still don't know threats.
Yeah, again, we're still very much learning. We haven't been playing too much recently because we've been busy with work. We've been busy going through this collection, sorting, sleeving. Like, you know, Nikki said, I think we've probably gone through close to 3,000 to 4,000 sleeves.
Easily.
Yeah, you know, and better half, just so you know, the 3 rares are at the very end again, so just so you know.
This is a really good card to have in a Hobbit deck. Spot 2 Hobbit companions to make a shadow player discard a minion, or spot 4 Hobbit companions to make that player discard 2 minions. Like, discarding minions is a really, really good tactic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's really, really good. I also feel
Taking
like
them off the board, definitely.
Yeah, maybe playing with more people would also make the game a bit more interesting. I don't know.
I mean, we would have to, you know, if you're local to Pittsburgh.
We need to make friends.
Yeah, if you're local to Pittsburgh and you play and you watch these videos, you know, let us know.
Is this a new Mary too?
So, it is, but we do have the foil version.
Okay. If you cannot spot 3 threats, add a threat to make Mary's strength +2. Okay. Well, if you've got the sword on him, and if you have that one, I mean, that can be pretty beefy, depending. Yeah. Mary is one of my favorites. Okay, and I feel like we are definitely getting some new orcs here, but I don't think we're... Oh, well, okay, these are not the blocks that we've been setting up in the binders just yet.
We really haven't been playing, like I said, anything from... I think it's called King Block, or is that Movie Block? I'm not exactly sure. Please let us know in the comments. Correct us. We are trying to learn this really fun and easy game.
compared to Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars is a little bit more challenging. I certainly do enjoy Star Wars, and I know that you have had fun playing it when you have gotten...
I'm just trying to learn.
You've beaten me every time you've played, though.
Well, because you've been telling me what to do every single time, so it doesn't even count. Really, you're playing yourself. I'm not even playing.
I mean, you could look at it that way, but you're the one who's getting the cards in the hand, and you're the one who's, you know,
just lucky.
Doing this and that.
Well, and the same with you in Lord of the Rings. You keep getting the good cards in your hand.
I guess that's true. I have been drawing some good cards. So here's our adventure paths.
I forget. Do we have sleeping quarters?
We'd have to go through. We don't have much from Mount Doom as far as adventure paths go. I think a lot of this stuff is going to be new.
I think this is definitely new.
Yeah.
I don't think we have this one. King's Tent. Okay.
Nah, I think a lot of the adventure path is going to be new. Make sure to keep those rares from popping out.
The beacons are lit.
Oh, gosh, yes. And I'm thinking of Family Guy.
Yep, a little bit. Cheryl Teagues. Nice.
Teagues. Nice.
Okay, I think we definitely have this one. I'm pretty positive we have that one. Stewards
you should grip
2.
those cards a lot less grippy.
What do you mean? What am I doing?
You're just like, you're manhandling them right now.
Okay. I'm a gentle little flower. No, I'm not. I'm a Leo. Fuck that shit. Alright.
You are 100% a Leo.
Also, that looks... That's definitely new.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think
we don't have
any adventure. I don't think we have any adventure paths from Mount Doom.
This is gonna be fun.
Maybe like 1 or 2. All right, so after this is our 3 random rares. All right.
Okay. Okay. Shagrat. Damage +1. Each time Shagrat loses a skirmish, you may exert a character. Oh, that's interesting. Loses a skirmish.
I mean, he's
so
Vitality 13.
You can put him up against, like, but you can put him up against, like, if Aragorn is, like, super, super beefy and you've got an event that, like, beefs him up more. Just a possibility, but...
Yeah, Twilight cost.
Interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, archery. Exert a Southern Man to discard Free People's Condition if you spot Southern Man.
That's cool.
Rohinian Man, discard an additional Free People's Condition. Interesting. Okay. And... this is new. If Free People's Possession is played, spot a Southern card to discard that possession. If that possession was Gondor or Rohinian possession, wound an unbound man. Okay. I mean, it's 0 Twilight cost.
Pass me them rares, I'll sleep them up. So yeah, you know, let us know in the comments about these rares. I mean, they certainly seem playable. You know, again, we're not cracking these open to resell or anything like that. We're just trying to work through a collection and have fun playing and all that stuff. Also, you know, let us know in the comments some of your favorite things about playing Lord of the Rings TCG. What are your favorite cultures? What's your favorite shadow? What's your favorite set? You know, I mean, as far as favorite pump ups, you know, like I was very, very adamant about, you know, finding some things for Aragorn and Legolas, getting the Sting from, I think, Siege of Gondor.
Yeah, I love Sting.
You know, so, yeah, you know, hit us up, let us know, talk to us. Let us know your thoughts. We want to hear from you guys or girls. If you are playing, if you're collecting, what makes the game enjoyable for you? Alright, so we are going to get a new Frodo that we don't have yet. I know that much, just like some of the new stuff that we have here all spread out. Oh man, I just saw something. I think I did. I think I might have just ruined something. Okay,
that is definitely a new Frodo.
That's a Frodo here. Okay.
Wait, what is his text?
He's basically resistance 12. So the normal Frodo is a 10.
10. Yep.
Yeah, and this one is a 12. So the One Ring, I think we have like 100 copies of. So that's cool.
I like the picture a lot on this.
Yeah,
one,
it is a pretty good picture. It is a pretty good picture.
He looks a little more beefy than.
Yeah, like a warrior.
Actually,
like
yeah.
I think he's actually like staring down.
He doesn't look like a purse.
Yeah, he's staring down Shelob. I think at that point.
I'm pretty positive that's what that scene is.
All right, so we got a Nazgul axe, or I'm sorry, a Morgul axe, but it's for the Nazgul culture. So nice hand weapon there. We have some more of this stuff. Oathbreaker.
Again, I'm probably going to fly through most of this stuff unless I see some things that are interesting to me. Hobbit sword. What is this? Noble intentions. Exert a companion except a hobbit to make a hobbit strength +3. That's definitely playable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cirith Ungol Watchman. Probably butchering that. Alright, we have our common Gandalf, which I don't think we have yet. While you cannot spot 3 companions of the same Gandalf is strength -2.
We don't have that Gandalf
I don't think we have this Gandalf.
Okay.
I'm not sure. More Nazgul stuff. Gandalf is there, 10 times outnumbered. Alright. Okay, and we have the, there must be a Wraith. Yeah, we still don't know much about Wraiths. They don't seem too playable to me. I haven't seen much, but again, let me know in the comments. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm right. Me and Nikki have just been browsing the internet and playing each other, and that's the extent of our knowledge thus far. So, you know, let us know. Let us know. End of the game.
Help out a novice.
Yeah, make an exhausted companion strength +2. If that companion wins this skirmish, heal that companion or make him or her damage +1. Alright, here's a question for the group. When a card says heal that companion, does that just mean remove 1 wound, or does that mean remove all wounds? I mean, I think it only means just 1, but I mean,
because we've debated that in plenty of games.
Like I feel like if it was just 1 though, it would say remove 1 wound from a companion. Heal says to me remove all, but
heal, sounds to me like make healthy again.
Yeah, let me know. Let us know. What we got here. Intimidate. If a companion is about to take a wound, spot Gandalf to prevent that wound. That seems pretty playable. More Nazgul stuff. Wraith. Yeah, all save 1. Make Gandalf strength +2 or +4 and damage +1 if you have initiative. This seems like a very, very playable card.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, more Nazgul stuff we've seen. Morgul Predator.
We definitely have him.
We do?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, there's our other Frodo. Yep. Some stuff. More stuff. More stuff we've seen.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of stuff we already have.
Sleepless Dead, our Gandalf. Yeah, most of this stuff. I know that, you know, some of the more veterans of this game probably have seen all these cards, know exactly what's coming except for the rares. You're probably here for the rares. I don't blame you. I enjoy seeing the rares and everything like that. Let's see here. Steps of Edris. Each Gondor companion is defender +1 until the end of each turn. That's pretty cool. We have Rohirrim Camp. If the shadow has initiative, minions are not roaming. That's really good. We have Pelennor Prairie. Exert a minion and remove a burden to make the Free People's player discard 1 of his or her conditions. Okay. We have the Dimholz, which I think we have. That is 1 we have. Okay, City Gates. When the Fellowship moves to this area, add 3 threats. When the Fellowship moves from this site, remove 3 threats. Minas Tirith, 5th Circle, Sanctuary. If the Fellowship moves from this site during the regroup phase, heal Gandalf 3 times. Okay, so right there it says heal 3 times. So I may have, you know, just answered my question with that.
But it doesn't say heal 1 time, you know, it says heal and then doesn't give a number of
This
times.
Specifically said 3 times, so yeah, I don't know.
It's still confusing.
So here we are at Pelennor Grasslands. Exert a minion and spot 6 companions to add 1 Twilight. Okay, and we have Watchers of Cirith Ungol. Skirmish, spot your Southern Orc and remove 2 threats to make that Southern Orc strength +3. And our Site 9 is Daggerland. When the Fellowship moves to this site, add 3 threats. Alright, so coming up on our first random rare, we have Gothmog. Alright, here's one we didn't have. That's pretty cool.
We have, like, for the binder, actually.
Yeah.
We need him for the binder.
Yes, we do. We need this one because we have the Nazgul version of him for, I think it's, is it Return of the King or is it Siege of Gondor? One of those two. One of those two we have to check out. So that is a win for us. I'll take that.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yep. Our next rare, is Uleri and Kea. All right. I feel like we're getting pretty good hits here.
Absolutely.
Enduring, shadow cards cannot exert Uleri and Kea during a skirmish phase. During the skirmish phase, if Uleri and Kea is skirmishing, heal him to add a burden. Gothmog is a besieger. When you play Gothmog, the Free People's player must wound a companion for each site you control. While you control a site, Gothmog is fierce. So we gotta learn site control and all that stuff. And our final rare is Galadriel. Oh,
Love
wow.
that.
What a hot starter deck.
Yeah, you got a way better deck than I did.
This is great.
You have a better touch for Lord of the Rings, and I guess I have one for Star Wars.
I mean,
yeah.
if you happen to have caught my Star Wars May the 4th video, you know what an insane video that was. Almost as insane. I mean, this was a pretty cool starter deck pull. Just go check out my May the 4th Star Wars TCG video. There's some other little things in there that you might enjoy, but the hits were just mind-blowing, especially on Star Wars Day. So this Galadriel, I'm told, is banned, or if I think I heard correctly, because she's just insane, right? When Galadriel is in your starting fellowship, her Twilight cost is -3, so she's basically for free.
So 3/3/3.
3/3/3. Yep. Boom.
All these threes.
All these threes. Fellowship or regroup. Discard an elvish event from hand to discard a shadow condition or shadow possession. So basically, you can just knock off any possession or condition, you know, the other player wants to throw at you. And I'm told that she's kind of broken, but like, wow, like Gothmog, Uleri, and Kea, and Galadriel.
Yeah, that's a...
Like, I mean, boom. You can't ask for much more than that. You can't, yeah, please, sleeve those up right away. That is super fun, super cool. This was definitely worth the $10 each shipped for this, because we got a lot of cards we didn't have. We got a lot of adventure paths that we didn't have, so we can now really develop our adventure path, you know, movie block. And I don't know, what are your thoughts, babe?
I mean, you pulled a lot better than I did. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, it's not about that. I'm just saying about, these are our cards. These are my cards. These are our cards.
Well, yeah,
you know?
Obviously. I am excited to get some new, because there's so much here that we don't have. We did get a lot that we do, but I've seen a lot more now, especially the locations. I'm not sure if we have enough to build a location, an adventure deck, like, or 2 adventure decks that are playable.
We definitely have. I think we definitely have some options.
I really like this Frodo too.
Oh yeah.
He's a cool Frodo.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that picture.
It is it's great artwork and everything like that. Just a quick little recap here. We got Galadriel, Lady Redeemed, Uleri and Kea, Thrall of the One, Gothmog, Lieutenant of Morgul, Shigrit, Captain of Cirith Ungol. We have Quelled and Stampede. That feels like it's pretty beefy.
That feels powerful, yeah.
So, again, our videos are getting up there. We apologize. The rares will be time-stamped. Please give us a like, leave a comment, let us know what we're getting right, let us know what we're getting wrong. And if you're around Pittsburgh and you play, leave us a message.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Boo-boo.
Don't let the ring corrupt you.